Cowboys Nation, get ready, because we've got urgent breaking news that's lighting up the NFL landscape and setting social media on fire. In a move that fans have been buzzing about since the first round of the NFL draft kicked off, the Dallas Cowboys have officially selected Tyler Booker, the standout offensive lineman out of Alabama, and it's already sending shockwaves through the league. But what's got everyone talking even more than the pick itself is what Booker said right after being drafted. The young star didn't hold back, and his message to Dallas, to the NFL, and to the doubters has instantly made headlines. This is the kind of draft moment that gets etched into Cowboys lore. The moment when a rookie arrives, not just with talent, but with fire. As soon as Commissioner Roger Goodell stepped up to the podium and announced, with the Cowboys' first-round pick, they select Tyler Booker, the reaction from Cowboys fans was electric. And as the cameras cut to the big man surrounded by family and friends, it became clear that this wasn't just another draft selection. This was a statement, a signal of intent from a franchise that knows the importance of winning in the trenches. But nobody could have predicted what came next. Tyler Booker, still emotional and soaking in the moment, took the mic during his first interview and said something that instantly went viral. "I'm not coming to Dallas to learn. I'm coming to dominate," he declared. "The Cowboys just got the most physical player in this draft, and we're about to win championships." Those words didn't just echo across the room, they exploded across the internet. Fans erupted, analysts sat up in their seats, and former players were nodding in approval. Booker's comments weren't just bold, they were fearless. And that's exactly the kind of energy the Cowboys have been craving. In a league where offensive linemen often stay quiet and humble, Booker's confidence stood out like a beacon. He wasn't there to say the right things. He was there to let everyone know that he's coming to Dallas to make a difference from day one. And let's not forget Tyler Booker has the resume to back it up. At Alabama, he was a cornerstone of one of the most dominant offensive lines in college football. Scouts raved about his size, his power, his footwork, and his attitude. Measuring in at 6'5" and over 330 pounds, Booker has the kind of frame and strength that can overwhelm defenders and create massive lanes in the run game. He's a mauler, a bruiser, the kind of lineman who plays with a nasty streak, and that's exactly what Dallas needs. Throughout the draft process, Booker made it clear that he had his eyes on the Cowboys. In multiple interviews, he mentioned how much he admired the team's legacy, the passion of the fan base, and the leadership of Jerry Jones. And now, his dream has come true. But instead of simply expressing gratitude, he came with a promise. He's not here to sit. He's here to lead, to fight, and to bring championships back to Big D. His words lit a fire, and you better believe that fire is spreading. But it wasn't just his first interview that caught attention. Shortly after the pick was announced, Booker posted a message on his social media that added even more fuel to the fire. To the rest of the NFL, get ready. Because the Cowboys just leveled up. In an era where rookies are often cautious with their words, Booker's swagger has fans thrilled and rivals watching closely. That's the kind of mindset that turns potential into greatness. And that's exactly what Jerry Jones and the Cowboys front office were betting on when they made the call. Inside the war room, sources say the Cowboys were locked in on Booker all along. Despite interest from multiple teams trying to trade up, Dallas stood firm and got their guy. Team officials described Booker as NFL ready and a culture changer, someone who brings toughness, leadership, and passion. And in a league that's dominated by speed and power in the trenches, adding someone like Booker is not just a smart move, it's a necessary one. Analysts across the board have praised the pick. ESPN's Mel Kiper called it one of the top 5 value picks of the first round. NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah said, "Booker is the tone setter that Dallas needs. You plug him in day one, and the offensive line immediately gets better. Former Cowboys lineman Travis Frederick even weighed in, saying, "This kid plays like he's got something to prove." I love it. This is a Cowboy. When former greats are giving their stamp of approval, you know the front office nailed it. But what makes this story even more incredible is what Booker's former coaches and teammates are saying. Alabama head coach Nick Saban, who rarely gushes about players, said, "Tyler was one of the toughest and most focused guys I've ever coached." Dallas is getting a warrior. His college quarterback described him as the heartbeat of our line. It's clear that Booker wasn't just a physical force, he was a leader. And leadership is something you can't teach. The Cowboys have been looking to rebuild and re-energize their offensive line for a while now. With aging veterans and a few question marks in the trenches, bringing in a high-motor, high-upside lineman like Booker sends a strong message. They're not content with just having playmakers on the outside. They want to win where it matters in the trenches. And Booker brings the kind of mean streak that turns good teams into great ones. But perhaps the most exciting part of the story is how the fans have responded. Within minutes of the pick and Booker's comments, Cowboys Twitter was trending. Hashtags like Booker to Dallas and Future a Legend were everywhere. Fans were replaying his speech on loop. Merchandise sales reportedly spiked. And the buzz around the team, which was already high after off-season trades and free agent moves, has now gone through the roof. And it's not just about the offense. Adding Booker changes everything. It gives the quarterback more time. It opens up the run game. It allows the team to control the clock and dictate the pace. It makes every other position group better. This is the type of foundational move that has ripple effects all season long. And when you combine that with Booker's mindset, it's easy to see why Cowboys fans are dreaming big. The schedule hasn't even dropped yet, and already the hype is real. Training camp is going to be must-watch. Reporters will be glued to every rep Booker takes. Coaches will be watching closely to see how quickly he adapts. And teammates will be feeding off his energy. The rookie hasn't even put on the jersey yet, and he's already injecting life into the locker room. Tyler Booker didn't come into the league quietly. He came in like a storm. And with every word he says, with every step he takes, he's making one thing crystal clear: he's here to leave a mark. This isn't just about making the roster. This is about making history. And if his first statements are any indication, he's ready to go all in. Jerry Jones knows a thing or two about spotting talent, and in Booker, he may have just found the next great Cowboy. Someone who can anchor the line for years to come. Someone who plays with heart, fire, and intensity. Someone who represents everything this team stands for. And if Booker's words hold true, we're about to see a new era begin in Dallas, one where the offensive line isn't just good. It's dominant. So, Cowboys Nation, get ready. Because Tyler Booker is coming, and he's not coming quietly. He's coming with a mission. To dominate, to lead, and to win. And when a rookie comes into the NFL with that kind of fire, anything is possible. Let us know what you think in the comments. How excited are you about this pick? Do you think Tyler Booker can become the next great offensive lineman in Cowboys history? What do you make of his bold message right after the draft? Smash that like button if you're hyped for this new era of Cowboys football. Subscribe to the channel for non-stop updates, and make sure those notifications are on, because with guys like Booker in the building, this season is going to be one for the books. This has been your urgent Cowboys news update, and trust us, there's more coming. Stay tuned, stay loud,